Hi guys, before the video starts, I just wanted to give a few content and possibly trigger warnings. Slay the Princess is a horror game that includes many realistic gore scenes and suicide, as well as some flashing images. If you're someone who's squeamish, are suffering from depression and/or anxiety, have epilepsy, or are a child, this game may not be for you. If you do continue, please make sure to take care of yourselves and take breaks or stop watching completely if necessary. Thank you for listening, and let's get into the game. A different style of video that I'm doing today. So today we're going to be doing a let's play of a game that came out a few months ago called Slay the Princess. Now this is a bit of a different game than I usually play, considering that I usually play Overwatch. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Interesting.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. But why? But why? That's my question. Damn, we have like a lot of fucking choices. Okay. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay. Why won't you tell me? Yeah.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. Whatever you think it might be,
I don't know.
I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I don't know about that one, buddy. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Yeah.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
The job?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from
girl
slaying
boss.
her. Don't believe
Basically
a word she
what you
says.
just told me.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Exactly.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Alright. Let's see.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale
Some
and musty,
cabin.
and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer
This
of
is very
dust.
cozy.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. I'm gonna take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, sounds about right. Let's enter the basement, I guess.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her
Sounds
is probably
yucky.
doing her a favor.
Heavy and damp. Ugh.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
The voice. Don't tempt me right now.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you with a question mark. I'm gonna say, hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Well, he talking to me like that, I might have to change my mind, cause...
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
I think I accidentally skipped some text there, but it's okay.
Her to the far wall of the basement. She's so cold.
Why is there one not connected to
really
anything
a
at
threat to
all?
the world?
That's weird.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yup, I'm dead serious. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. That sounds kinda corny. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward.
That giant knife you're holding kinda gives it away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Let's just drop it. See what
The blade
happens.
tumbles out of your
Sigh.
trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clap.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah, let's get to know each other a bit.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the
The
princess.
Earth's really
face to
pretty in
face.
this. Ooh, it moves.
Unarmed.
Okay.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I don't know.
So here
We'll
we
see.
are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh my god, relationship? Oh god. Yeah, it's a pretty awkward relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Okay, I'm gonna ask, how long have you been down here first?
Too long.
Note the lack of detail.
Okay.
You can't trust her.
Fair enough, I guess. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Or
Oh.
Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Oh,
Again, she offers no specifics. No
Okay.
matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
shut up! I'm not talking to you. What else? What else? You know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
Oh. Fair enough. Oh, we got new things here. You're apparently going to end the world. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter. Lie, no. I'm gonna say I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
Okay. I'm gonna say this one.
Don't just tell her that.
Shut up! Oh.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I think.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
That's fair enough.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I haven't, actually. Deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, I'm not going to be a narrator meat writer. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. This one kind of speaks to me.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
But he hasn't told me anything. Like, to be fair, he hasn't told me anything about why the princess is so dangerous. And, like, how is she gonna end the world, you know? Like...
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Okay. I still have a few more questions before I decide what to do. Slay the princess. Actually, I've changed my mind. I don't trust you. Examine the chains. I'll see what I can do. I don't really have any more questions, so I'm just gonna do this one.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay, that's not good.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You don't know that, unless you're the person who locked her down here in the first place. If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? I'm going to check upstairs, maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah.
I'll be here.
Alright.
You attempt to make your way
Damn,
out
there
of the
is a
basement,
loud
but the door
ass
at the
car
top of the
driving
stairs
by.
slams shut.
Trying to
You
record
hear
a video
the
here.
lock sliding into place.
Oh.
Is someone else here?
Oh no, the door mysteriously slammed shut and the door locked. Oh no.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
But I don't want to. You haven't told me anything except, oh, if you don't slay the princess, she's gonna end the world. But you haven't told me why, or how, or why she's so bad. Like,
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task
damn, he's
is done.
bossy. Okay, fine.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you
This
were
brother
supposed to.
never stops yapping!
Easier for whom?
Exactly.
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yep.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
But why? Why won't you tell me?
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm,
Oh.
just above the massive, unyielding
I thought we were
chain.
gonna try to pick the lock or something. I didn't know we were gonna literally cut her out. What the hell?
You cut into her flesh.
Ooh, the noise.
The blade is sharp, and you make
wow.
quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding
I like
stub
her
of
expression.
arm through the iron compartment. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her
She's just
bindings, the
tough.
princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
I mean, if she's been trapped down here a long-ass time, I feel like you'd do anything to get yourself free, especially if the only way you're gonna be able to get free is losing a limb. So if that means losing a limb,
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
gotta do what you gotta do.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
Bro,
No.
bro just doesn't stop
just can't let her
yapping.
escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No,
Wait, this isn't fair.
No.
You can't just do that.
no,
Watch me.
no. Oh. Anything else? No. Okay.
Stop that.
Stop that.
Thought this was a little too easy.
Uh-oh.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it.
It's not
Stop
me.
resisting me.
This
am
isn't
trying
like
to
me.
get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade.
No, bossy pants. I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
I am.
I'll make
this-
this quick.
But this bitch won't let me help you.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Oh.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your
Is it
butchered
weird that I kind of have a crush on her?
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
I know she just killed me,
Everything
but
goes
like,
dark, and you
hear
die.
me out.
I hope it was worth it.
It was worth it, it was. Despite you. Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're
Yeah.
here to slay her.
Yeah. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's
your
got to be a
voice?
way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Interesting.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
I hate this bitch. I hate him.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
But you haven't told us why she's so quote-unquote dangerous. You've, never told us. So, let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here,
Well, I hate
I'm
fucking
assuming you
both
died,
versions of
which
you,
probably
that's for
only
sure.
happened because you didn't listen
Annoying. You literally made me try to kill her. I resisted your wants, and then she killed me because if she didn't, then you were going to make me kill her. So, I don't know if that's me, brother.
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess. You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Exactly.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do. Which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me?
I'm
Because
about
if I
to.
really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
I'm a professional?
Sure you are. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
Bro has an attitude. I'm not really liking
it. A rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
You literally made me kill her!
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
Of course there weren't any
Or tried to make
consequences.
me kill her.
You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
She got out, I don't know.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I don't know, because I'm fucking dead. But also, she didn't seem like she was about to fucking end the world, so...
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Exactly.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are.
Bro. I hate this guy.
You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
Talk about this princess, proceed to the end. I don't really feel like any,
warning
questions or anything.
Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do...
Okay.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Oh my god.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
I don't know if he's the clown.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
It wasn't really cozy
A few
before.
pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Okay. Didn't say anything with a mirror on the wall. That's true. This whole cabin is different than last time. That's also true. Approach the mirror, take the blade. I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right
but
now.
it was there.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
True. I'm gonna go without
I'm afraid I'm going to
the
insist we
blade.
take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure, and I've already got a plan for that. Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part
What do you
of
mean
that
by
plan
that,
is
skeptic?
don't give the world any monstrosity your only weapon. Because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon.
Fucking Java update. No! Get out of here.
Peachy. We'll be fine.
Peachy.
Okay. I'm trusting you. Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go. One.
Okay, I guess
Exactly
we're taking
that.
it.
Sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
Exactly.
No, you don't have to do
Look at the little
anything,
blade
but
in
you
my
do well
hand.
to use it regardless. Moving on.
Alright.
The door to the
Oh,
basement creaks
fancy.
open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You said that last time,
Her
too.
voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down
Oh,
the stairs and lock
wow.
eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly
There
as
it
she
is
moves.
again. There's an empty one
The chains
there.
binding
It's not
both her
connected
wrists
to
to the
anything.
far
What the
wall,
heck?
joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
I don't see a way she's gonna get herself out of this one.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Yep.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless. That was there
Like, it's not
last
even
time
connected
too,
to like a
wasn't it?
leg or anything.
It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Yeah, it wasn't my choice, okay? They made me take the blade with me. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. Sit with her. Slay the princess. No, I'm gonna sit with her.
You step towards the princess,
Hey!
but she stops you before you get too close,
Oh.
holding up one shackled
Thought she
hand.
was waving.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay, fair enough.
That's
She has a
reasonable.
different, like,
We do have
fit
a
this time,
weapon.
too. Like, the crown.
Might as well put
I
her
think
at
the dress
ease.
is a little different. And I think her hair's different, too. Interesting. Gonna sit where I was
You do
told.
as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Intentions? My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who is it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm just going to leave you here, actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye! No, that's evil.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
The game? Is she breaking the fourth wall right now?
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
Yeah. You think I would be lying about something like
As
that?
much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
But why? Why is it going to be damned to oblivion if she's released?
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles. I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth.
Wow.
I hoped if I pushed back hard enough, I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
This bitch. I am disliking this bitch every second he speaks.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Yes, bully him, bully
I
him.
get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Messing it up
Moving
again.
on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
Ooh, excuse me.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't.
I won't.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Thank God, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation.
This probably looks so
Shouldn't
weird to
be
her because it's
daydreaming.
just voices in my head. I'm literally just like sitting there in silence. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who's it for? What would you have me do? Okay, that's the same thing. Yeah.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
I see that.
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have
Seems
much
like
clue
it.
about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Okay.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Very funny.
Maybe it'll fit.
Whoa, whoa.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
I don't know if I should move though, because she said not to.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
That's true.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out
It's
is
another surgical removal. Oh my
Is she
god.
forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Yeah.
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right.
I don't know.
Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
No one asked you.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah. How can I, or how am I supposed to cut you out if you don't, or if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle too? Eh.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Now watch me work. Oh, my man, it doesn't come free. Oh, my
But
talent.
she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe
don't give it to her.
you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you.
I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
There are none.
Shut the fuck up.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
I don't want to make her mad at me. Then she's gonna be mad at me and want to do something to me. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. Okay, I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. You want to leave? I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Oh. I don't want to make her mad at me right now.
But sure, let's talk about what happened. Because what happened is exactly my issue. The last time we met, your body tried to kill me.
Yeah,
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable. So, be a good bird and hand it over.
Oh. Sorry.
And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to violence.
Yeah.
If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
See, I have a bit of a crush on her. I can't even lie.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she?
Nope.
Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally
Like that in a
bad
woman.
person who wishes to inflict pain on
No,
others.
no, she's just self-defensing.
Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
Yeah. You're the one in chains. If anyone should be to negotiating here, it's you, not me. That's how you're going to be, then I guess I have to do this. No. What if... Okay, because I don't want to move closer if she doesn't want me to, because then that's going to make her mad at me.
Usually you'd be right, but this isn't exactly a usual situation. I'm not someone you can wait out.
Oh.
You'll find that I'm extremely patient.
Oh. You're so immovable that I'm just going to leave you here. Bye. Oh, there's like 2 of these options now. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I leave her here, but...
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
No, but it's not gonna like automatically like snap shut around
And
me.
what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason
It's a
we
pretty
need
big
to investigate.
like shackle. I'd have to like put my head there if it was gonna automatically close on me. Because if it just snaps around my wrist, I'm sure my wrist isn't that big. I can just take it out.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am. Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Uh-oh.
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad.
Wait, why do you know
Is
what's
it
gonna
bad?
happen in the future?
Yes, it's bad.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically
What?
leaps from your hands, snapping around
What?
your neck.
You smell that, guys? I smell bullshit. What the fuck?
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Okay, that's Cat.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm saying.
Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your own
Yes.
jailer. That's crazy.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Oh
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
That is horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here. What should we do? Did you know this was going to happen to me? Wait in silence.
No.
Okay, simple enough.
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Oh. Not one for small talk, are you? We're both stuck
Yep.
here. Wow. Okay.
Nope.
That's rude.
Yeah. Guess we're
You and the
waiting.
princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
I mean, it's not that far, and the chains look pretty long. Maybe we could, like, stretch, be like,
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
well, she's not getting out of here like you want her, like you were scared she was going to.
At least the world is safe.
Yeah, that's what I told, or just said.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
For real.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
Yeah.
It just does.
Bro literally explains nothing. He's saying, it just does. That doesn't tell me anything.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that,
Oh.
even more time passes again. And let
Oh.
me guess, the cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Oh.
I suppose you're correct.
I thought it was just gonna
Things are
leave me here
changing.
forever. Like,
The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
oh. Hey, have you noticed the basement changing? I don't see anything different about it.
I don't like small talk, remember?
Okay,
Still rude. You continue
Oh.
to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Yum. Well, now I'm kind of curious, like, what would have happened if I just left her? Or I killed her?
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
For real.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Oh.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly, there are no walls. And then... And?
I think he's gone.
Oh. Finally! Thank God! Sick of his ass.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Yeah.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Yeah. Oh. Oh! Oh! Where'd she go? Hello? It's the mirror! But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her stead.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we go about finding
If
her.
there's even a her to find anymore.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
Don't like that noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
We have to. It's the only thing we have. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh. Oh, ew. The body, it's you. I just got an achievement. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed. What cabin? Oh. Hey.
Something finds me in
Ew.
the long quiet
Ew.
and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Interesting. I don't like all the hands. It's kind of freaky. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity. Destroy your body. What the freak? A lot of questions, fair ones, to be honest. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
So is it just like a loop? What? Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
God damn it, I should have saved like
moment
right
she arrived
before
here,
the options
was
where you
going to
can
return
leave the
to
princess
me.
in the basement. in the second chapter or kill her. I should have saved before that. I might have to go all the way back because I'm curious now.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay. What are you? The gift? Yeah, what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Oh. What do you think I am? I don't know what I am. I'm a person.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Oh. That's kind of deep. Thoughts without connections, a dim and nascent network. I wish to be more. That's kind of crazy. What do you think I am? I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
Oh.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh. Gift of a friend alone to the end of the world. Oh, oops. Oops, what did I do? Oh, okay, so right click is this menu. Okay, got it. Keep that in mind. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you a princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Okay. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me.
Yeah.
I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Interesting. Because now that she said that she only knows, like, herself and me, that makes me wonder, is there anybody else? Like, if the world ends, as the narrator is so scared of, is it even gonna have any effect on anyone? Because is there even anyone to begin with? Like, is it quite literally just me and her? Like, that's crazy. Because now I'm fucking curious.
I know only that they are.
Okay.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here.
Okay.
And I too yearn to be free.
Interesting. And I too yearn to be free. I think it is like a loop. And if it's just me and her, then, you know. And she remembers what happens too. So it's like, I don't know. That would be pretty numbing, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Just having the same thing happen over and over again. Not quite the same, because there's different choices, but like, I think I get it, you know? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Okay.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Bring me more perspectives. Okay. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I need, or do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. That doesn't give me a straight answer, but okay.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Fair enough.
Everything, until we meet again.
Oh. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay. Not going back. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever. Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Okay.
You won't.
Oh. That actually fucking made me jump. That was so loud. Okay. A guarded vessel. Bring the prisoner to her.
You're on a path in the
Interesting.
woods,
The real Slay
And
the
at the end of
Princess
that
starts
path
here. You'll know
is a
it when you
cabin.
see it.
and in the basement
These
of
achievements,
that cabin
bro.
is a princess. You're hit.
Okay. No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or... Okay, I don't have a controller, so... You're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that mutant? And I'll do this. Forget it, I'm not doing this. I consider that meeting okay with the world ending? Do I need... Or do I get something? I already asked that.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless,
Okay.
let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to chapter 2, like where I was, where I can either leave her in the basement or kill her or give her the knife. There's so many options, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to that. I can't resist. No. No, what the? It locks. Oh, I really wish I'd saved now. Oh no, I messed up. Oh no, I didn't know it was gonna lock things so you can't do them. Oh, what the hell? Oh,
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice.
Oh.
You drop the blade. Pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Wow.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone.
She just
where
broke my
fractured
fucking
your
arm.
jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now. Adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves.
I mean, it's a different
Fall to your
ending.
knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
This is what I'm telling you. I kind of have a crush on her. The power she has.
It can't just end like this, right?
This is worse than just her slicing my throat. Damn.
I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
So it doesn't even matter if he forces you to slay her and you pick slay her. It doesn't matter. She still's gonna kill me. Like, oh, oops. Chapter 2, The Tower. So this is different.
You're on a path in your head.
No, I'm mad. I couldn't pick resist. I wanted to go back to that area. I'm mad. I'm just gonna proceed.
We might. I'm not. You're being in. Just ignore.
Oh,
their
there was
bickering,
new
and whatever you
things.
do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone.
I see. Yeah. Hold on. Voice of the Broken. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Yeah. Okay.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Alright. Let's see. Is it gonna be different?
The interior of the cabin
Oh,
is larger and more
very
grandiose than
different.
its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
That's true, the door is huge.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Should I be scared? What if we just
No
enter the
blade this
basement?
time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed. Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
I don't like this guy either. Oh, the mirror's just gone.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep
This
as
is
you
very
are tall.
different.
The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It kind of
It's
is.
still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Booming.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Whoa.
You weren't kidding when
The
you said
power.
it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
Why?
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was.
I mean,
how you
I
want
kind of wanted to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
See the power.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Straight to the point, she's like, oh, I know you. I know what you are.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
No.
Kneel.
I mean, no. I don't want to kneel for her. No. No, I'm kneeling.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just a fucking lesbian.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Oh my god.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new.
The face, though.
And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Interesting.
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It does. But why did she say the last time we met? That's not right. That can't be right. She's right. We've been here before.
Yeah.
We've died here before. Pitifully. We might as well do what she asks of us and help her. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
He's being melodramatic, but the point stands.
What are we even supposed to do to stop her? Well, I'll be damned. That's not good. Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Well, she's already way bigger than me and we don't have the blade, so... Wasn't ready before I decided to do anything. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Okay.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Listen. I'm a weak lesbian, okay? Listen, I'll do anything realistically, but I don't know if we should do that here.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart. All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Do I even have a choice here? You're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself? I'm gonna save here. Not making the same mistake.
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Oh?
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you. Being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
I mean, who am I to say no?
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Oh, okay.
Your will was so easily broken.
I guess so.
Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Oh my god, Zooey! Oh my god, listen. This isn't a terrible ending. It's not, really.
You can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close.
No!
I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong.
Exactly.
Trying to conceal you from
Exactly,
me.
that's what I think of him. He's a greasy film.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now.
Oh my
An echo.
god.
Is she talking about you?
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't
Exactly.
understand.
Exactly.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
What the fuck? Wait, sorry. What the fuck is going on?
Rise, my little bird.
Oh, I'm rising. It's risen. If you get what I mean.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Wait, this is kind of cool. She took over the fucking narrator? That's crazy.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Damn, she even like took over his voice and everything. What if I don't believe? What happens then? I have to, it's over. Sorry, break your chains. Let me put that there. What if I don't believe? What happens then? I have to, it's over, I'm sorry. I'm doing this.
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
Oh.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please don't do this.
Oh my god. I have to, it's over, I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. It is good.
I don't even know if saving here matters. It's just gonna be
Alright,
the same thing.
I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back. Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come. It's
Oh,
time for us to leave.
I'm coming. Oh no. What happens now?
Nothing. And then everything.
Okay. Pledge your loyalty to your better. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say it, but... Whew. But you do not take her hand. No! Nor will you ever. No! 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 No, no, no.
She's gone. And is that a...
Hey, this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Oh, it's different. You've been here before and you always get scared.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
I don't even think it matters if we took the blade or not, bro. I mean, maybe if we tried to fight her, it would be different, but... God damn it, I should have saved, like, before we entered the basement. The bloat, you've grown. Oh, it's different. Okay. Oh.
Flickering lights in empty
Oh.
cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Oh, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done? That's true, because I couldn't resist. Oh.
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
I want her.
Do not mourn her.
No!
For she would not be able to mourn you.
Oh. But I am mourning her. Don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you have hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart.
I think I really did fuck up
as it
not
was
saving
before.
in that second chapter, where she had all the shackles around her, and I could have left her there or killed her. I think I really messed up there. I really think I should have saved, like, somewhere there. And I also think I should have saved before I entered the basement in this act, so I could have taken the bleed with me so I could go back and get a different ending for this one. There's so much to this game. Like, it's crazy.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now.
No.
Inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
But I want to go back. Does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this... do you want to bring... What do you want me to bring you next time? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's okay. I enjoy it. Okay. I'm gonna say you've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Yeah, I definitely think it's like a time loop kind of thing. And I don't think there's actually anyone else in quote-unquote the world. And the end of the world is literally just like ending up here. So I don't think it matters, realistically, if we kill her or not. Like, it's just a matter of, you know, seeing as much as we can, you know? I need to burp. Ooh, that was a juicy one. Okay. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Okay.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them.
True.
It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I'm ready to go
I
back.
will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Interesting. A dominant vessel. Bring the tower to her. Okay.
Your Honor?
I'm gonna like be like, I don't know. I'm gonna be like excited to kill her. So
Spirit.
we're gonna see what happens.
You make your way up the shore. A warning. She will. We're not going to go through. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
I'll save here, just in case.
The blade is your.
Take it.
You take the
'cause
blade from the
you said we're
table.
excited to slay her.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and say. The door to the basement, her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task.
That's what I'm saying.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, or something. Nah. Nah, nah, Wait, no. Nah. Nah. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. What?
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold...
I'm gonna tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I'm willing to take my risks, you know?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding to the blade.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her already. Or drop the blade. Do something.
Damn, they're mad at me, bro. Oh, now it's stare instead of squint.
You stare at the princess,
Oh.
squinting fiercely. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you? You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
Okay. I'm gonna slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Uh-oh.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your
Whoa.
thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Damn.
Holy shit, that hurts!
Damn, they cuss in this game. Holy shit, that hurt.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through
Whoa,
the
whoa,
air
whoa,
again
whoa,
and again,
whoa.
and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as
Damn.
heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Give up? Oh yeah, because I guess that would just result in her beating the shit out of me like she did that one time. Finish the job, flee and lock her in the basement. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Let's go. We won. Yeah, L.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The
Fun.
princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No, because I've seen multiple endings.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yep. Chapter 2, The Adversary.
You're on a path, you're here.
Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe you know I can hear you, right? That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Winning?
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
I'm just gonna proceed.
A warning. She will lie.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Oh,
Are
feisty.
you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
Damn.
The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade
Let me
perched on
guess,
its
no
edge.
mirror.
The blade is your...
Okay, I'm gonna save here because didn't do that last time, and I want to go back just in case. Maybe we'll take the blade or not take the blade. So, oh, oops, didn't mean to press that. What happens if I don't take the blade?
No knife this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Okay, he seems more, willing to be like, oh yeah,
The
we
door
can
to the basement
not take the
creaks
blade.
open,
Normally he's
revealing
like,
a
take the
rough
blade.
stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Ugh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
So she's alive.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Ew.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Whoa.
A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Damn.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Interesting.
But no little knife this time, huh? No. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Okay. Saving here. I hope that you heard. I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time. But last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. I actually am just here to chat. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Don't worry, I'm always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without a weapon is because having a knife felt unfair. Attack her unarmed. Blade's upstairs, I'll be right back. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Okay,
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that I
do believe you.
Exactly.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Damn. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared. I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Actually, I'm just here to chat. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a feeling. What did I do? Oh, that scared me. I thought I picked something on accident. I'm just gonna attack her.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes. Your hands empty, you charge the princess.
Quit the pessimism, will you?
Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're supposed to have a weapon.
We'll be fine. Just watch.
You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Damn.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack. The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow.
Damn.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Are you serious?
That's it.
That's it.
Like hell it is. We're not giving up that easy.
Oh?
Now get up.
Didn't you hear me? You're dead. There's no getting up from that.
Get up.
Wait, no, that's not right. You're
Not dead anymore.
Yes.
Oh.
Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back
Whoa.
to your feet. You're alive.
Wait. The beak on the wall is crazy. Oh my, are those teeth? Damn. Oh my god.
The princess takes a step back and looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
Even she's concerned. Damn. Wait, no. My face. You're joking, right? You're exaggerating. It's not my face, right? Hold on. Automatic saves. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Wow. This is like crazy.
You don't. I don't even know how you're talking to me.
Oh.
You raise your hands and touch the front
She's
of your
concerned.
head.
If she's concerned, you know it's bad.
Not wrong. What?
What did she do? What are we missing?
Who cares if we're missing our face? We can fight just fine without one.
I go with my pristine blade now. Attack the princess. I'm just gonna.
The two of you clash once more. It's not
She
as
looks more
one-sided as I feared,
concerned.
but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
She lands another devastating... no. Lethal.
No.
Everything goes dark. Again. And you die. Again.
You know what I'm going to say.
That we're not dead?
Yeah, that we're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going, we're bound to wear her down eventually.
Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now?
There's
Yeah.
only one way to find out.
That's true. What if she can just... Oh my god. Okay.
Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything? Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
Oh my god.
An uncharacteristic terror seems to grip her voice.
Oh my
Have
god.
we ever seen her afraid before? No.
That's what I mean. Like, she's
We haven't.
concerned.
This is how we win. We can do this forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
I'd
Damn.
like to see her try. We're invincible.
Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing.
Everything goes dark and we die?
Yes, something like that.
Oh my god.
Well, don't you have something to say?
Yeah, I quit.
No. Oh, damn. Just like that. Damn. The
You're
fear.
on a path in the woods, and at the,
The
end of
woods?
All right, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
Now, why would we ever do that?
Contrarian.
Because she absolutely destroyed us?
She sure did. But what a great way to go.
We lost our face.
Yes! It was hilarious! It was horrifying!
Does it matter? We lost.
Oh, why so glum, Rage Boy? I thought you were brave! I thought you were proud!
Was all that bravado just hot air?
Look,
This is
it
so
was
weird.
just-
It's a
The fight was
guts.
better the first time. The first time, we had a weapon.
This is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here.
Yep.
Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one.
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off. Yes, precisely. And if you'd given me 2 seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that. Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things you aren't supposed to have seen, and you know things that you aren't supposed to know.
Oh.
This doesn't look like a path in the woods if reality seems distorted. It's because reality is distorted.
Wow.
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd
What do you
better take
mean?
this seriously.
Feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, if I just stay here or do anything else, and we hit this point of no return, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin, we might as well see this through.
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
Yeah, but Is there something after the end?
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
This is
Isn't it
crazy.
your job to know things? Maybe we need a better narrator who can actually answer our questions.
It's my job to guide you through your task and to state the facts of what's happening. That hardly requires omniscience. And besides, I'm the best you're going to get, because I'm the only one here who can do my job.
100? Where are you getting that number? We're talking 4, maybe 5 directions tops. At least for now. I'm sure I can come up with more if you give me enough time. I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
Okay.
Good.
Ew.
All on the same.
Slimy.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the
The
path,
outside of the
staring
cabin
up
looks the
at
same,
cabin
at
on the
least.
hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
That's it? No final words of advice?
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
The interior of the
Ew.
cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its
Now there's just a
construction.
big mirror.
Carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living
Ew.
meat. That's horrible.
I think it's kind of nice.
Makes the room feel alive.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
very alive.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
We'll need it if we want to do things right.
I say we leave it to rust. Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
Okay. I'm just gonna take the blade.
Take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
That's no fun. You're not even holding it right. Oh. And how do you suggest we hold it? The other way.
Okay.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal and the door to the basement.
Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you. I'm so
Damn.
happy to be here. What? There's I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I wouldn't know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely.
What are you trying to say?
It means you're hallucinating. It's in our way. Let's just smash it.
Wow. Okay.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It's a bit grimy.
Why don't we wipe it clean?
Why,
We
what?
tried that,
Are you
but-
still on about that mirror? It's not real. I'd know about it if it were real.
No, we can't doubt our eyes like that. It has to be real.
Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
I don't know if it matters, but
You bring your fist crashing down against the door of the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim
Ew.
path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward,
into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly? I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist. It woke something in me. That wasn't a fight. It was something worse. I'm something worse now. Why don't you come down and see what you've made of me?
Sure, why not?
Well, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing and see what else we can make happen.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are covered in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips
The heart pounding?
streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin.
Wow.
Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
This design is sick, by the way. Like, that's cool. Like, the fact that this is her skin?
Do you
can see the veins!
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. Then, nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Ew!
Drops to the ground. She pulls her red,
Ew!
glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
She wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction.
That's right. No fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for us.
I don't know. Jesus. Let her end you, slay the princess. Okay, I'm going to end you, slay the princess.
And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Her heart's just right there, though.
Charged
It's
towards the
easy.
princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory.
With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever. Huh. I feel cold.
Oh.
I've never felt cold before.
Oh, wow. Wait, so... True to her word, you do not die by her hand, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And there's that.
Oh my god.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful...
Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
He's just messing with us. Right?
Okay. Am I gonna look different now again? Wow. The decay, you've withered. So what does that mean? That's crazy.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me
This is insane.
changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? Oh my god, I am burping a lot. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. What do you think of this vessel? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? Do you know what happens to the ones we leave behind? Have you figured out when you want to be, or what you want when we've finished? Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Okay.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
I mean, that's kind of me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by
Yes.
compassion. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself.
Damn.
But there is passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
The art for this game is so beautiful. Like, I'm just like gazing at it like every 5 seconds. I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Like, the artist popped off.
I care about her gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Okay.
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Alright.
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Oh my god. It scares me every time. The fucking glass shattering. Okay.
You're on a path.
Okay. I'm gonna save here. I'm actually gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun playing this. I am so curious about a lot of things. I definitely want to go back to the previous endings we've pursued and try different things, like taking the blade, not taking the blade, choosing different things, like if I wanted to submit to the goddess one, or not. But yeah, there's like a lot to this game. It's actually really interesting, and I'm like really intrigued. I'm not usually into games like this, but Slay the Princess is like really, unique. And like I said, the art for like everything, the backgrounds, the princess, just everything, it's been like phenomenal. The music's great, the story's great, like it's actually intriguing, like I want to keep playing. If you want to play the game yourself, it is available on Steam, and actually currently right now there's the Steam Summer Sale, so you can get it on sale right now, and I'll leave the link in the description to the game so you can play it for yourself if you'd like. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 2, which should be coming hopefully soon. Bye guys!